when I was looking at, like character flaws and just trying to do a little bit of research, I came across like this, I guess, guide for writing stories, like stories and creative plots and all these other things. And what it did was what I thought was unique is that it kind of captured what I was thinking about when I was thinking about character flaws. Like there's some things that are good, like they're good flaws, depending on how you look at it. And what this actually did was it broke down the character flaws into three groups, like a minor flaw, a major flaw, and a fatal flaw, right? And when I was thinking about the minor flaw, like that would be like somebody who's like childish or something like, like that. Like I mean, they joke around a little bit, a little annoying, but it is what it is. You just kind of keep it moving. Now I was thinking about a fatal, like I was thinking, what's a good example of a character? And it got me thinking about like characters in movies and things like that. And it made me think about like Thanos from the Avengers, which Thanos is like my favorite Marvel character of probably all time. It used to be Iron Man, but now it's Thanos. I don't know what people might think of me because they hear that, but there's some complexity. I think I appreciate the complexity of the character more than anything. But the thing about Thanos, you understand. I mean, for what he did win. It's not real. The man did win. He did win. I know, but no, his fatal flaw will ultimately got him. I mean, if you haven't seen Avengers, I'm definitely about to spoil it. But he definitely like he gets killed in the end. But the thing that drove him to being like to getting in the position that he got into was that he was consumed by domination. Like that was his fatal flaws, that he was just consumed by taking over. Yeah, they went back in time and they, whatever they had to do, but he was just like he just let the whole idea of that just consume him. And then as a byproduct of that, like yeah, he's a murderer. He does all these other negative things. I think another like villain, like that's funny because the people with the fatal flaws, sometimes it's like the protagonist, but sometimes a lot of times it's the villain or the good person becomes a villain over time, like the Joker. The Joker from Batman is a good example of someone who has like major character flaws, right? But just thinking that, like just going back to Thanos, what took him out is that he was so consumed by what he was trying to do that it ended up like there's actual reason, a good reason for why he was doing like there was another way to do it, but he's a psychopath, but there was another way to do it, but he was just so consumed by it that that's what ultimately led to his end.